scope out in the bot lane, wait for a level 2 to kind of hit, but it is great follow-up. And kind of you can see already the game plan for Rogue, which is we are looking for engage and pick with Ashe, and then immediate just go buttons with all the other ultimates that are on the team's top side. Nice ward from Carlson to spot out that there might be some pressure coming through, but I think he'd be okay to survive for the moment.
Yeah, still got a pot in hand as well, so the sustain can come through. As I'm sure Doran Shield will help, but Aurora burst trading might set up the Malrang question mark.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely go for the dive here. Pre-6 as well. He's going to be very skeptical, and no one on Heretics is in the position to help him here.
He's also not taking grasp or concrete. He's got electrocute, so there's no sustain in the runes. The dive begins, and up against the wall, Carlson has no chance, but Malrang won't burn a thing. Instead, just accepts he's going to die.
Kill making the difference for Malrang, and Adam having that extra little bit of CS lead.
No, I love the smite. 150k or is 120k?
I think it's 150k of units.
120 on the items. I'm so confused.
Either way, it's basically what you want to try and do with these boots is travel a very, very long distance, and then you'll end up getting an empowered, sorry, you keep the empowered recall, but you also get 45 extra movement speed as well. So you become out of combat. So you become very, very quick. Yes, you'll pick up a little bit underneath the tower, but Adam is getting more and more of this plate gold as well. Malrang now top, and
if it happens
on the opposite side.
Dagda, I'm worried. I mean, up against the wall, we're once again repeating history, but this time with ultis, the burst on the Carlson, one auto, and Adam finds it. There's going to be another. So
Larson could TP up to this play if you want to try and fully commit towards this. And push in mid, though, means that Patrick's only coming across now as Malrang looking for the play.
Thinking about how he ults in, a smite to get the steal, the arrow to set up, and Rogue to jump in, execute an easy engage, but the flash away from Sten, build some space, set up with the Fate Sealed is enough. Even with the Impale from Show in the end, that won't counter the play. Set up from Rogue is nice, and it's a cheeky steal of not one but two grubs.
So Heretics had committed Camilo to kind of hanging around mid lane, waiting to see if maybe Patrick got that step too far forward. Maybe they could look for some sort of
them as well. This is what we're saying last split, that like for Rogue, it's not just sit back and hope. You know, a Malrang probably brings that as well. This guy a little bit crazy, and I love it. We're continuously diving the lane that has no thought in this game. Carlson right now with his flash belt might have popped the ult. He does so first, but he's knocked up into the air, down to the ground, and all round Carlson will die to execute, but still loses another wave. 50 CS behind his counterpart. Now as well, benefit to Larson.
Yeah, Malrang has just been doing this every time Sheo's on the bottom side of the map, so there's no answer. But now Camilo and Sheo want to find something.
Well, Silence will help that out. Camilo has also got the help of his jungler. Adam pops the ulti, gets out, and this would be a disaster.
Yeah, going through this game, keep your eyes on where Stend is, because he has been hovering around mid to keep Flacket safe. Now, in this instance, I think he maybe could have started to shift down towards that bottom side to help with Camilo, but even then, 4 versus 2, I think you're in a bit of a mid lane turret. And Heretics should have a numbers advantage.
Well, Patrick can still impact. I mean, he's foregoing mid completely as a Herald gets charged, we mentioned.
Carson hasn't TP'd. Oh, he's late there.
He's coming in late. Patrick's still not in the fight. No front-to-back situation as the poke sets out the arrow from afar, but they know where he is. Not engaged in the fight. It might be bad as between well from Adam, though. Sets up quite nicely. Execute with the setup, too. I keep talking about the setup, but where's the go in? From over the wall, execute.
More pressure on the map, so Adam, gonna look to see if he can get him.
Oh, does set him up quite nicely. Damage, is it going to be enough? Well, maybe. I mean, Malrang's going to pop the ulti. One rotation there. Impale interrupts the Aurora. 4 members should be enough from Rogue, but Team Heretics, their jungler, taking a while to die, eventually does so. At least he got a hard steal stack eventually, but there's a quick kill for the turret.
Shea just took a really...
Started off at the very least with patience. Going to wear thin. Malrang sits him back a bit, and Team Heretics are playing mega slow ball to this. Good little scream as Camilo tries to delay. Some damage taken against him, but Execute now isolated. Arrow sent out. Rogue committing. All in for nothing in Larson. Great engage as the Aurora sinks and swims, and now for Rogue, they're getting poked out. Camilo's still alive, but you sit in the back line. Larson now needs to be the damage dealer, but a great ulti. Carlson flies in, but his team is already disengaged. I'm complimenting, but I think I should be clearer yet. I will not bark, I promise. No bark.
There was one thing you said you weren't going to do in the croc. Percentage health damage of your target is insane, but Sten going to spot out there's multiple members here.
Arrow does connect. It's in melee range though, but the Aurora follow-up is beautiful. Rogue pressing the buttons, but no kill yet on Deflect. It takes a little bit of a while, but as the Impale goes down, the ult from Sten and set up from the Ambassador helps clean, but Malrang somehow still alive. He burnt down for quite a while. Sheo quite deep until... spotted out by a Warden.
Yeah, but finally, with that, Heretics will be able to get the mid lane.
Very fast way. 5 members get River first for Team Heretics. This is Soul. And Malrang knows it best, but now he's caught out. He has to queue over the wall, but he's interrupted. Flushes out too, and Team Heretics Soldiers goes to eventuality. So Rogue picked the fight on the left-hand side, and Flacket is caught out. Sten might be as well between World from Adam, setting up nicely the Impale for the return kill, but Rogue are in a 5 versus 3, and they like those odds. Shao gets knocked up. Nowhere near will you go to my man Malrang. A double kill over, and Rogue, when they think about options in the pit going wrong, they look left and see a pot of gold with Flacket and Sten.
There is no world where the barrier is coming from. It's like, hey, there's so much backline access with the Vi, the Yone, the Aurora as well, but not having cleanse and no priority on towards anything like a Mikhail's has really come back to bite them here.
I mean, it was kind of hilarious, but you're right. It's just such a whirl about play. Baron goes down, 6k gold lead for Rogue. And this game one is looking mighty good as teleport behind. Team Heretics were moving up. It's a double, you're right. Adam and Lars moving into position. And Cho'Gath has no chance, does he? Adam is mega fast here. Running around between world setup as well. TP as a response, and so much so we've lost the ulti, we've lost sound, and that Cho'Gath getting bursted down. Camille lucky to be alive. Sten in the middle as well. He flashes away. Team Heretics, Tactics are on the run.
They have to keep running because it's everyone on Rogue here. No flashes available on key carries. Means they may just be able to escape Malrang, considering getting in range. The ultimate just about to come off cooldown, but Cheo was on bot side, so nearly disastrous for the team. It will still be a lot that they're losing here, but not quite the game.
Here, remember, it is the floral kind, so you can pick some up for your partner, but only if you can sneak in and maybe get them for free off the floor. Don't tell your wife that. Is 6k, 5k, 4k. No one wants flowers off the floor, Dacta, but you're not going to find them. Instead, you're going to find a fight. Aurora between worlds sets up nicely, and look, Rogue pressed the go button, now playing in front to back. It's a 1-for-1 so far as Rogue get a little bit low and execute. The ulti's not going to save his life. Again, Rogue set up the fight, but I thought it was going to be better than that. Well, this is a strange game.
Heretics have more damage in the tank. This is kind of where that composition comes alive. It absorbs so much of that pressure and prevents the follow-up. And now Rogue, when they keep going, Carlson matching at him.
He'll get poked out. Electrocute helps out a little bit, but Rogue, they've got to run up to the Atacunk. It's going to be taken away right in front of them. Malrang with a steal potentially, but Team Heretics, they're on top of this. Nice arrow. Atacunk goes down. Team Heretics going to get Dragon number 4. Then they are not just cheering, they get the extra 25%.
Oh, here we go.
Excuse me, the ult sets up. The arrow brings it back into fruition. Flacket isn't dead yet, though, until Adam jumps in under turret. Miller comes in with the TP. Under turret, they're going to take it down. That's Rogue doing the damage. Shao, a 2-man Impale. Execute pops the ulti. An all-in. A wombo set up, but for Rogue, the members in front, they want the soul. They want it now. Malrang for the steal behind the pit. 5k, 4k, 3k. Steal territory. No way, not against the Cho'Gath. That's what you think, and that's what you know. Ocean Soul's now picked up for Team Heretics. This 5v5 should be theirs, and Flacket going on, buy some time. Rogue need to get the hell out of there because no one's dying. Larson for the back of pit, runs for his life. Carlson says, finally, it's my game to play. He's been behind 4,000 gold in this single game one, and Team Heretics, some way, bring themselves back. The Ocean Soul in their back pocket, and that gold lead meaningless now that they take a grasp of this game.
Fool me 4 times, shame on you, but fool me 5 and Flacket will not go down. Rogue burnt everything trying to kill him, and he just goes golden. Says, no, not going to happen this time. And it means now they can actually start to crack open the base, and I think this might be the game.
I mean, they can end. They've got an Ocean Soul, plus 25%. Means the Team Heretics, from such a big gold deficit, are now running onto the Nexus turrets. Number 1 will drop, and Patrick, look at his damage. How meaningful is it? Camillo may as well be a hardcore tank at this point as well, taking next to no damage. Patrick is an act with no mobility. Shao will keep him away. The Nexus bear, and Rogue had it in the first, second, maybe the third half, but not the fourth half. Heretics win game 1.
That game was bedlam. As Rakan engages, or as Rakan is trying to dodge back to his teammates, I just plunk that ultimate on top of the Rakan, and he just brings that ult into the rest of his team. So you kind of get a 2-for-1 special on the ultimate, but wait, going to be upside. I think this is a great call.
We have layers. League of Legends has layers.
Like an onion.
Like an onion. I think number 1's good as ulti is available for both. Needlework's going to come through. Adam might be in trouble though. Wait for it. Bop on their head. Carlson. Close to a solo kill. Adam gets all the needlework out and has to back away. Jax is Jax with graspers. Meanwhile, for Rogue, they're going to get the grubs right under the nose of Carlson.
Yeah, and this is what we kind of said for a lot of that all-in at level 6. You do kind of need something that isn't flash for the Gwen, something like the exhaust to try and help extend the trade, or the ignite to try and win out on it. You can see without that, Carlson had to do a nice job there of getting the decent trade back. No real kill pressure for Adam. But
I remember Mr. Chamberlain.
Well, oh, Camilo going to get locked up, but execute here to support here. Extend. Just moving off to the shadows, but not going to be too much.
Red line, though, is good, but for Execute, I don't know if he wanted to take that. First blood goes over to Team Heretics, draw either a TP or get some turret plates for the trade.
Carlson's TP isn't up yet, so for the moment, it's just Larson alone with his bot lane turret. Should be able to get some turret plates for it, which would be nice. But and you're only kind of answering for the Void Grubs from Heretics side, so I think Rogue happy to go for that trade. Very separated, although actually Larson moving back down towards his bot side to catch the wave means they will get a chance.
Carlson going all in though, W going to be used. Good stun up as well, flashes from the needlework, the snip comes down. The needle's still hit, but Adam as he flashes up, is going to get popped. Carlson with the solo kill, and Rogue in the early game, there was more proactivity, but here in this game, a couple of mistakes, a couple of individual errors. And Heretics are just slow.
Lay down, so the Hollowed Mist doing work to keep Adam alive. The fact that you are outside of that circle means that you can't be hit by the Spiral until Dragon, which is potential sole point here for Heretics, and they're way more interested in setting up the vision around that. So this is where, like, these moments where you're staggering or you're stumbling to decide on what you want to do, hurt Rogue in the
has had some errors even from the start of winter as well. With these new additions, with these changes, at least getting top
for the bot tower that was already taken. And you're not really pushing the game state forward in your position flat. Good arcane shift over the wall, or over the tower, keeps him safe, but the client.
Oh, it's Mordekaiser or something.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I just skipped it.
Okay, well, no, you might have to. Adam's in trouble. He's already flashed away, but he's rooted up and everyone's on top of him. Carlson makes it so easy. Second kill for him, and right in front of Atakan, that's an easy start. Or an easy push for top turret. Take your pick, Team Heretics.
Yeah, I think they can honestly kind of do both at this stage. You've got Larson on the bottom half of the map, not going to be able to do too much. Malrang going to try and catch Camilo in transition. I think he might. At least will stop him from getting towards this bot side turret, but still, yeah, it's just going to be Heretics continuing to push on this top half of the map, and you've already got decent damage with this Jax and the Triforce there.
So quick, isn't it? You said Carlson absorbing all this gold. It's like a complete reverse from last game. Adam was up 3k gold in the first 20-25 minutes. We're going to be channeled to mid.
Camilo very nervous about Rogue moving down with the hook.
And the hook is there. There's the pick off as well. Stender's going to find an easy charm. Execute is just dead. Malrang as well has to flash away from the counter strike. Rogue are now stuck with 4, and their primary engage is down.
Execute ends up going in, but you hadn't even got the resets from Rogue finished yet. Adam was still trying to make his way out of base, and now Heretics, they're demanding control over Dragon.
They're going to lose Soul.
And mid lane turret.
Carlson's almost going to get mid. He might die for it. No, Patrick can't follow this. Weaver's Wolf can, though, and Carlson gets a demand of 3 people. Flash away. Adam, seismic shove, and Malrang. Meanwhile, he's dead to Camilo. Rouge are doing nothing. They're just... And Hextech Soul! Anyway, yeah.
But now, Hextech Soul, you get set up for Baron when it spawns in a minute's time. Like, you're in a phenomenal position here as Heretics to just keep this play up.
Well, I mean, look across the board, see a 4k gold lead. Mid's now open as well. Hextech Soul, as we mentioned, and Camilo's just moving in. Waiting. He's on a ward, though. That's the only benefit right now for Rogue. Maybe setting up for a pick to get their first kill of this game, but they're on a ward themselves. Execute walking through. He's going to flash. Camilo uses it as a bait, but for now, excuse me, the poke is still there. First kill. Rogue finds something. Larson had to flash again. Ro loves using his flashes. Execute is just on the wrong side of dodge. He's now dead, so it ends up being a trade. I can't talk positively about them as with the Glacial Prison, Malrang drops as well.
You still have a chance here as Rogue to try and defend a Baron play, but it's looking grim.
It really is. Atakan goes down, GA enabled. Camilo from Cher going to be spotted out. This might give it a little bit of an opportunity to Rogue. Maybe Dagda?
Maybe, but yeah, they're just going to turn and burn on towards Rogue as they try and enter here.
And they have no vision, so they don't know that it's actually been stopped. Execute's dead in an instant. Larson with a good ulti, but Carlson is zoning out 3 people. Seismic shove, but Carlson has a GA and he's taking no damage. 2 dead. And while Rogue go to check in the end, now Baron's definitely gone. Yeah,
Heretics just wanting to prove that Winter Split, that bout was just a once off.
Yeah.
Whoa, Camilo. Needs a little bit of help.
He's going to get flashed on. I mean, for Adam, fair play. He's going to go into GA, Stend as well. Team Heretics, 2 of their members stick around while Baron is going to be done. True Shot Barrage can attack Dagda. They are low.
Yeah, you have to get that TP from Camilo in here as soon as he gets up, but still, no jungler.
Yeah, get the smite. Okay, they got the smite. Team Heretics now looking for the play. Adam gets flashed on him. Flacket is just playing with them. You'd think, oh, no, they're going to throw a Baron. They can't. Rogue find nothing. 12-1 Baron. And only 2 GAs taken.
It's 12-1. Nearly, or like we're going to hit a 10k, I imagine, Goldie by the end of this. You know? Yeah, it's, well, turn down for Rogue because it's been a bit of a sleepy time for them. Execute gets caught out. Carlson ends up getting knocked over the wall, and even the flick board here guarantees that the stun comes through on towards Malrang, which means that he then falls. And it is a nice turnaround, and fair play to Adam. He's tried desperately in both these games to make anything happen. And it's once you get the slow off of the needlework, you can actually make some stuff happen, but Heretics, they just bring it back. They're too far ahead. Now, Malrang gets the flash.
Does indeed, as the ulti gets sent out. Carlson pops down another turret, and you can see the Red Bull Baron power play is going to start compiling. Sherry does have to flash away though, but Carlson is going to spin to literally win, and Adam runs in, just about to die. True Shot Barrage with Hextech Soul. Yucky. Carlson goes golden to save his life as the poke is coming through left and right. Camilo does it as well. 4 kills on this mid, and they're going to run into the base. They're breaking the sound barrier, literally. Team Heretics with a minion wave behind them too. We're just trying to end the game. They're sick of this. They got dinner plans stacked up.
Well, it looks like they're eating up Rogue as they start to move over towards that middle wave as well. The tower soon to fall. Sheo a little unhealthy, but still kicking.
Blacken is just diving underneath this last Nexus turret. Nexus spare, 1 more kill to add to the mix. Team Heretics, game 1 might have been close. This huge comeback, but game 2 was a sleeper. They put Rogue to bed 2-0 and open up the LEC Spring.